saying hi everyone like I think there's other people here. I don't think there are, but that's fine. We're having fun anyway. Well, I'm having fun anyway. Haha. I play this personally as well, so I need to change a couple of my options here. I also play with a controller, as I've said before, which if that annoys you, I'm sorry. I'm not going for um, like accuracy, I guess. I'm just doing this for fun. Okey-dokey. Let's see. When we last left Georgie Boy, he and the gang had just had just met Withers, who very mysterious is that he was going to meet them in camp later, and later turned out to be 5 minutes later. And as you can see, George is bloodless, so Astarion, I allowed Astarion to bite him, with the caveat that I don't think George Costanza would have allowed that. However, Astarion is ridiculously valuable, especially at the beginning with all of his sneak and unlocking stats, etc. So I felt like I had to take one for the team, so to speak. Let's see. Oh, yes. Gail lent us a hand, as you can see. It hasn't come in useful yet, but I hope soon it will. I intend to carry it around and see what we can do with it. You know, he's in our party. He is a party member. That's better. Alright, so let's see where we can go. I actually got started on time tonight. That's good. Madame has had quite a not great week. So, yes. Let me just say to any of you who are, you know, still on your parents' insurance or don't live in the US, your insurance sucks. And not only does that affect health, but it can affect our mental health. It can also affect if we decide we're going to stay in a job that we love, or if we have to go somewhere else just because they have better benefits. So, yeah, there's that.
Good morning. How do you feel? A pity. Just be grateful I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh, I've no idea. For 200 years, the sun would have turned me to cinders. Until the crash, when I woke up bathed in its light. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Exactly. Great.
Are you crazy? This is like discovering plutonium by accident!
No more surprises. You have my word. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Oh my.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
The offer.
Well, not sure how you pronounce it or anything, but I believe it's menage a trois.
Speak. Yes. Then you start to hallucinate. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Oh, mother of God.
That shiver betrays your fear. Suppress it. It is useless. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Puzzles me too, Rizzo.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Do you hear yourself?
Okay. We're all good. Let's see. What do you want to do today? Shovel? I think I did. Yes, I did. Look at me.
I'm back in business, baby!
Never much used the potion of mind reading. Maybe I will use this run through only as a true Durge run through. So Georgie boy can do the opposite of everything I would do. But to just use all the stuff that I never use. My play style is very simplistic. I probably limit myself in other runs just because I do. I turned their voices off, but I like their chatter, so I guess maybe I'll turn their chatter back on. Keep it a little lower. I don't like his chatter so much, but I think most of that is taken care of with the point and click frequency. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, Saren's happy. That's lovely. Okay. We haven't been this way. We haven't been this way. We have been this way. I think I explained last time that I have a really hard time reading gameplay maps. I don't know why. I grew up in the 80s and 90s where we had to read actual maps, and I was pretty good at it. I was always the navigator when I went places with my grandmother. But for some reason, gameplay mini maps, I just can't. So we'll probably be going around in circles quite a bit, but that does remind me of Georgie Boy trying to park cars and destroying a Woody Allen set because he just couldn't find a parking space and get things done. So, you know, it's within the realm of what I'm trying to do.
These pretzels are making me thirsty!
I had this thought that George would be all over Karlach, but oh, by the way, there will be spoilers for the game. I've played through it several times. Again, this is just for my own amusement, so it's not for anyone to follow the actual story of Baldur's Gate. So, yeah. So anyway, spoilers for the game, spoilers for Seinfeld, which I think is like 30 years old now. So, like this week or last week, actually. So, yeah. So I had this thought that George would just absolutely
We should check it out, but be careful.
adore Karlach, but I think as a Durge, I'm gonna have him recruit Minthara, and I don't think you can do both, and I'm not going to do the whole knocking Minthara out and blah blah blah. So we'll see how that goes. Because I don't think she agrees with screwing over the tieflings, if I recall correctly. Where Lazel was. Like I said, I never know what direction I'm going in. Probably why I'm not good at shooters. You have to be too fast. That is the thing. I have played games. I'm 44-ish now, so I have played games, you know, my whole life. But a lot of the games like Fortnite and Apex Legends, which I really like, but Halo, that kind of thing, where you're having to play with other people and you have to be like extremely fast. I'm not really great at it. I am really good at like the stealthy part of it. Like this, I love that they added a sniper in Apex Legends, but you still have to be kind of quick. And I'm sure I could get better at it. So I guess we're gonna have to go to the Grove. Although, is Raphael is over here somewhere, so I would like to do that first if I can get up there. Just to kind of, once I start the Grove, I feel like that's gonna start a bunch of stuff. This is where we mutilated Gale. Pour out a health potion for my homie.
The sea was angry that day, my friends.
Would tell me that I haven't come that way. But that's usually how I keep track of where I've been. The dead bodies. That way, but I think I want to come over here. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm wandering. Nobody's gonna really care, I don't think. Nobody's watching right now, so. I probably haven't been this way, or at least I killed them, but I do this every time, actually. I think every time I'm like, why? Oh yeah, because, yeah. This is my problem. I told myself I was not going to be as meticulous as I usually am in my other run-throughs, and I'm trying to open whole map. But mostly it's just because I don't remember where Raphael is, so I'll find him eventually there. I mean, I've run through this so many times, you'd think I know, but I don't know. Okay, so I guess it is over to the Grove. That's where Lozelle was. Hi. Yeah. I usually run into him on the bluffs up by the cliff, which I can't remember which way it is. It might be... Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and head over to the Grove. And hi, by the way. Hope Chattanooga's good.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here?
Where is the druid? Please, there's no time.
Looking and listening, listening and looking.
Lore, however, I know he gets all the teeth and skill, etc., but I kind of like him.
Cannon! No!
Yeah, Aaron's an app. He reminds me of somebody, and I don't know who. Probably some actor from the 80s or something that I hate.
Damnable
Tony
rogue.
Goldwyn. Ooh.
Provoke the blade. And suffer its sting.
I say this with an unblemished record of staunch heterosexuality. It's fabulous.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, okay. There's one thing, and I know it's totally not a Baldur's Gate, D&D thing. I kind of wish that, like in Dragon Age, you could set NPCs to automatically fight, like however you want them, so you don't have to you just kind of skip through their turns, but I know that's not the point.
My sickle and sword.
Yeah.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Oh, Lisa. George got hit. What do I get for not paying attention? Hmm. I was just talking to somebody. I saw someone at some point mention that Aridin or somebody healed the ward during this fight because that's like what they're programmed to do something, and there's a bug, so there was no one else to heal, just the ward. I can never remember. Yeah, I wouldn't kick Zevlor out of bed. He was eating crackers. Yeah, I know she did hit that guy. It surprised me, but Astarion is missing left and right. I mean, come on, dude. You have drunk my blood this morning, dear. You're happy. It's a little interesting because I feel like since I am going to try to go a true Durge route, this fight is a waste of time. Going on, Georgie boy.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
I'm losing it!
Alright, Lazel, can you hit somebody? Things over there is not doing such a great job. Oh, that movement. Oh, it's difficult for me. You're welcome. I could just imagine her trash talking because of that.
Let's get nuts!
She boarded the house. I just think it's so funny that you've never Seinfeld, which is it's fun to me because I'm enjoying myself for that reason. But if this is your first introduction, that's also very funny to me. Girl, oh, she is on fire. I'm happy you're here too. I miss you I miss running around doing this with all of you guys. You might be surprised. You might be surprised. Choosing deception every time is very Durge. All right, Astarion, what are you gonna not hit right now? Thank you, sir. She must be the one that healed the ward last time. Oof, Will. More of an appreciation for him. My first run through and my last, well, I killed him in my last Durge run through, I think. But I didn't, I don't know. He just wasn't that interesting to me. But the other run that I'm playing right now, not with you guys, but my like good run after knowing the game or whatever. I've done a lot of his like I've done a lot of his stuff and talked to him, and he's not dead. And I'm enjoying the story. It's really nice. I also fed him the astral tadpole, so there's that. But I've really appreciated him more. I didn't mean to do that. But he does have some arrows. Finish him off.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Damn.
Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
Open the gate. I will say stealing Will's armor was pretty sweet.
There are
What I'm
children
wearing
here,
in our
you
run
fool!
through, cat.
We was running for our lives.
We was running for
You
our
led them
lives.
straight
You
to
can
us,
tell he's
and
an
you let them
asshole
take the
because of his
druid
hair.
too. Unbelievable!
Just sort of tell. Let's see. Yeah.
Stuff your payment.
I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
The ego on you.
I don't think George would get involved. Son of a bitch.
Should have done that a long time ago. Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold. Too little, too late. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
You can stuff your sorries in a sack, mister.
With the same vigor for once.
Yeah. See ya out on the road, asshole. We're still knocked out. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Regression. A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
True to form, and good riddance. This grove has troubles enough. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie.
I'll say it again.
She's with the other
God bless him,
druids
he's a
in the inner
himbo.
grove. They've started a ritual to
Terrible
cut the
decision.
grove off from the
All
world
of them.
outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
I climb him like a tree, but I mean, Georgie boy is completely straight, however. But me, personally, thank God he's pretty.
We're refugees from Elturel.
No.
We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. The High Overseer, our grand protector, signed a pact with devils. It dragged Elturel straight to hell. Lucky for us, a group of adventurers found a way to bring the city back. Afterwards, people looked at us and just saw devilkin. No different from the druids here, really.
People who do that should be arrested.
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place.
Yeah,
Perhaps
does.
you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else. We'd owe you a great debt. What little we have, we'll scrape together. It isn't coin we need, it's time.
Really? We're messengers now.
You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Yes, please, let's go.
This place, but let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
I really need to go through her dialogue, but I just don't feel like it. And make no mistake, George is horny for all of the women. Every single one. Any one of them that'll sleep with him, he's gonna be up for it. However, I'm not sure. I don't know. Lazelle may not be. Usually she's pretty hot right away, but it's you have to kill a lot of people, and I don't know if that's.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship. Take that back, right now.
Refugees, adventurers,
No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
Yeah, me too. He's gonna ruin it. So, any relationship he gets into, he's gonna ruin. And when he gets into a relationship, he doesn't want to be in an actual relationship. He just wants to know that he could be in a relationship. And then have sex anytime he wants.
You sound just like Korga. But it had to come to this. I pray to Sylvanas each night. The Wildfather will protect those refugees. I hope. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Hard to hear me over the game sounds. Well, let me see. On my audio mixer a little. Is that better? Probably could turn the master volume down on that too.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Okay, how's that? Is that better?
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate. I care about our lives.
I think I'm a little further away than I was.
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
I can't hear myself in my headphones, but I can hear the game sounds, but I can see on my mixer. That's good. I'm still learning. It's only my third time. Alright.
Need anything else?
No. Well, yes. Because I shouldn't purchase anything.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
I know. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. That too. Gloves can go. Usually in my other playthroughs, I take off everybody's candy and send them back to camp. I'm such a juvenile. I don't want to purchase anything. I don't know. I'll just send that to him. Let's see. Ring of Pointing. Maybe we should be able to throw stuff soon. Ooh. Ooh. 12. Yeah, we'll do that. probably need to purchase some stuff for the group as well, but kind of. Maybe that's something I'll do behind the scenes so people don't have to watch me, like, go through inventory.
Sylvanus be with you.
I'm kind of a jerk. But hey, aren't we all kind of a jerk? What's that? She can use that, can't she? Where did I pick that up from? Oh, probably in the tunnel. 2 to 9, 2 to 7. When the spear misses its target, the wielder's well, she's been missing everything, so right now we're going to give that to her. Put this.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
Need anything else?
Well, do you?
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
He says that as they're about to frickin' kick out the actual people in need. I don't know. Seems like religious hypocrisy to me, but he doesn't seem to like Kaga, so I guess that's okay. Although I guess I'm going to be siding with her if I'm actually considering doing a Durge run. That's true. I don't see anybody else trading with him either. Who's he going to trade with? Everybody he's trading with is leaving. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm grateful that there is a trader here. Nobody I really right now needs spell slots. I mean, Shadowheart maybe, but I don't use longbow. Can't use heavy armor. Ooh. Probably should get some new armor. What if I went through? Tide, maybe? That would be good for Astarion. Bludgeoning damage. If I made melee. I'll wait.
Sylvanus be with you.
How many fights I'm gonna have in the next time. In the next little bit. I need to raise my voice. That's also probably part of it, is that I'm mumbling to myself instead of actually projecting as I should.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're
I killed Roland at one point too, so
our futures on people who are as good as dead.
Didn't get his story until one of my recent playthroughs
Can we
either.
all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Well, the jerk store called, and they're running out of you.
How dare!
Prove him wrong then, if you think you're able to, that is.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave? Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
I'm the opposite of every guy you've ever met.
I don't like him having chatter, but I want everybody else to have chatter. Guess that's why I should download. Probably a mod for that. I think it's. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if he can. He did check last time. It was pretty good. Surprised at the adeptness of Georgie's rolls. Yes, I don't want to do mods before there's actual support for it. I loved it in Skyrim and I loved it in Fallout 4. Not that I think it'll break the game, but
something's off.
Just
this creature isn't what it appears to be.
I'm just excited that they're doing it, and it looks like the last update's gonna be pretty fun too. With this poor kid.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, this seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside.
Talk about his history now?
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
No, 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 no.
Fine. As long as I don't have to go back to animal blood. It's muck. But now that you know what I am, I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit, what's the harm?
You know, we're living in a society.
As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already. Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands.
Their commands?
What are you talking about?
I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire. Yes and no. The problem is, once you're a vampire spawn, they completely control you. They have to allow you to bite them. And why would they do that? Vampires are power-hungry creatures. They won't lose a servant to create a competitor. Trust me, it doesn't happen.
That's a shame. I guess I should talk to Shadowheart too.
Every
get all her
Githyanki has
stuff.
held a sword by it, yet these tieflings claim barely a single
I'm gonna
warrior
scroll
among
through
them.
this pretty quick
It's a
because
wonder
I
they
assume
survive.
it's like anyway.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the library was a gift from Vlakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Dialogue speedrun. Yeah. I'm gonna go through it as a block of cheese. Apparently, somebody has.
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it.
Oh,
Countless
I wonder
scholars
if we'll
roam
find
the astral
one.
sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Uchi Mama?
Something the matter?
No. Just gonna go through your stuff too.
I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Yes, I'm bald, but I'm still a good person.
Well, that was not as much as I thought. The kids steal my wallet. I can't remember.
Hold out your hand, mister.
Oh,
Let me show you
As
something.
a Astarion, talk to him.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
I think Durge would try. I think he would fail, but we'll see. You have got to be kidding me.
How hard could it be?
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Oh, I should have checked the ring.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real
Drinking
cheap
water.
too. Interested?
Oh.
Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that.
Do I?
Fine, keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat.
He's bebopping and scatting, and I'm losing it!
Really? That's what I got.
Okay. I mean, I will say that the kid doesn't have that story. It's got some food and stuff. And it's dye, which, you know, is not always easy to come by in Act 1 or 2.
Nothing cool.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Yeah, that poor thing. Look at that poor baby. Let's see. I have a feeling we're not going to make it. George! Gee, boy!
You see her hand in your bags and the shame in her heart.
There is also independent George. That's the George you know, the George you grew up with. Movie George, coffee shop George, liar George, bawdy George.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
I am gonna think about this. I am really gonna think about this.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, You caught her.
She's
Good
never
for
seen
you.
that scene
You
before
weren't a
either.
chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
He did tell him to chump. Yeah, I've never seen that one before either. I think I've just never. I probably failed the roll every time. This is when I expect to fail the roll, and I didn't.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrashab, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
I said easy, big fella.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh! I don't give a rag about me. It's my daughter I'm worried about.
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
There's no laws in this place. Anything goes. It's Thunderdome.
Oh, she sounds like fun.
Yeah. Well, you got your
We'll
work
figure
cut out
something
for
out.
you.
We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gather. You'd best move on.
We'll see what's up.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back. Kick back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I'm not fooling anyone. Did you see me steal something? I didn't steal anything.
Can be easily withdrawn.
Whatever.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
George is gonna lie about everything, by the way. That is
Witness
George all the way.
mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one. a captive in this very camp. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are... I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Just remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.
All right, have a good night. Have fun in Chattanooga. Hope you find some old things.
Speak. The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve. Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper. Pray he is not. For the rest, the bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
George! He's hitting every single thing.
I'm buck naked.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear.
Oh.
It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. Perhaps not. But that does not make it right.
Do you hear yourself?
Stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
Okay, so while I think George is mercenary, I don't think he'd let a child die.
This is
He is the
madness,
Durge,
Korga.
but who knows?
She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You have milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
We will speak soon enough. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water.
Parasite.
Then steals our most holy
Bad
grail
choice
in
of words.
thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remain and keep still, devil. Tila is...
Come, Korga. We took back the idol.
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
I know what I would do. Georgie is the Durge, and he's got to do the opposite of everything he would ever do. I don't. Let's do that.
Now, Wrath.
No.
Ah, that's rude. Oh no. Oh.
Ithias. Tila, to me.
No.
Gone. By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
I really like Arabella.
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to him. We must focus on the right.
Oops.
I suppose you've noticed the ravenous predators
No,
with fangs like
I
daggers.
really focused
Hardly
on
an
the
irrational thing
child
to
that was
harm.
killed by a
Don't
snake.
be surprised if I'm reluctant to face any more. You can tell that to the next one we cross paths with, then. Provided it doesn't tear your throat out first.
I'm the opposite of every guy you've ever met.
He's gonna end up pissing everybody off.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it.
I'm losing it!
Yeah, that does describe Georgie boy. Desperation. So maybe I am playing correctly.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Oh, I don't think so. He'd still sleep with him.
Accidents do not exist. The devil's spawn imperiled my brood. I bared my fangs to defend it. Choice, consequence. Now the idol of Sylvanus is returned, and the rite has resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Do you hear yourself?
She stole the idol. Why? I don't know or care. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
She's really obsessed with the snake theme.
I'm out, baby! I'm out!
Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
I'm gonna go talk to Nettie anyway. So this place is a hellscape.
I see you. Just give me a moment. God, our field mouse. No one's more important than the patient in front of you.
Res medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
I need to level up.
something in that vessel.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halson suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options.
We have
you don't
options.
have to be here for this.
I will remain. I've a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do. First things first. Tell me, have you noticed anything unusual? Not just symptoms. Any strange events?
No, nothing strange. I just want it out of my head.
You're sure?
Nothing, I'm
All
sure.
right. I suppose that makes things easier. Give me your arm, please. A cure. Now your arm, please. You don't have time for games. There. Be careful. Your legs will probably give out first.
Maybe I should save just in case.
I'm sorry. Maybe Master Halson could have plucked it from your head, but I can't. Without him here, the only treatment for an illithid tadpole is death. You're a risk to the people around you.
Yes, I am.
I'm truly, truly sorry. For what it's worth, the poison is painless. It'll be like going to sleep.
This is what I'm paying for?
Please, try to relax. This doesn't have to be hard. You can't have it. I can't risk you turning. I won't. I can't.
I'm gonna have to kill you. Let's see if we make it this time. I cannot believe I expected George to completely fail he has succeeded in every role that I would expect him to fail.
It's a risk, but
He's
maybe you
bloodless.
deserve a chance. All right. Master Halson did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too. Now this is a vial of wyvern poison. It's quick and painless. Swear to me you'll swallow. I hope it doesn't come to that. But thank you. And here's the antidote. Do not mix those two up.
Uh-huh.
I've spent my life treating folk, and never once Master Halson and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out, because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Normal, baby.
I'm back in business, baby!
You can't cure what you don't understand. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Seluna, and I've no idea why.
That's
When
the
Master
goblin.
Halson heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answered. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
I'm not sure if I've ever, I mean, maybe in the playthrough I'm doing with my group, but I'm not sure. I usually kill her, so I'm not sure I've ever heard. I don't think I ever knew why Halson went with him. He's kind of a himbo, so I was like, why is he looking for the night song? So there's that.
think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
I'm going, baby. I'm going.
I can't make any promise, but I know this for sure. Master Halsin, otherwise that vial's your only option.
I mean, fine.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Yes, please, please, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that to camp. Besides the fact that I probably would take it by accident because I'm an idiot. What do you guys think?
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Something the matter?
No.
My dagger-happy friend, what troubles you?
Nothing. I don't use daggers. Did I kill someone with a dagger? I don't think I did. Oh yeah, we need to level up. I don't think I knew that barbarians had the possibility to speak with animals. George, I don't think we're gonna use this one. I don't think he has a nature thing, and I don't think he would be using sticks. So that's where I see him. Clark. Okay, south. She's that Clark. I'm just gonna go with, I do like a spiritual weapon, but I purify a creature. I might just gotta be able to touch them though, I think. Yeah, it's for melee, so yeah. I'll just go with what's suggested right now. We're still pretty low. Okay, trickster. To think about some crowd control, maybe. I can never get Tasha's hideous laughter to work, but sleep does pretty well. Wizard spell of your choice. I really like, well, I don't like the witch bolt though. I think the magic missile is going to be our best choice, especially because I killed Gale. Yeah, that might work for her because George is going to do a lot of the heavy whatever, so Getting her some cantrips and stuff might be good. Astarion has Firebolt, or at least Fireball. So the more I can do for crowd control, I think the better. I really like that spell, by the way. I always forget to use all of this stuff. Can you imagine Blazel with little kitty cat? What's this? Sickness. Yeah. It is controller. I use an Xbox controller usually to play. Especially because I don't really care about for this run through specifically. I don't care about like accuracy and stuff like that. It's just for my own amusement. So it's using Xbox controller because I just it's easier for me. I can switch over if I need to for whatever reason to my interface with my mouse, but I just find the movement easier, and it's because I'm an old lady and using my mouse and my whatever. I'm too lazy to set up hotkeys, and using the mouse for too long hurt my poor wrist. So yeah, it is a controller, which I usually lead off with just simply because I know people are like, oh, you're not getting the gaming, blah, 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 blah. But, oh, I think some blue
Not for
Arabella.
communal use, it seems.
Why, she's mad
Let's
about
show
it.
some
She
respect.
killed her.
Or some more cunning.
Shut up. But yeah, most of the time I go for ease of play function for me over using my keyboard, etc. Unless I really need to. Unless I'm playing with someone and it's like hindering certain things, but most of the time I play by myself, so it is what it is.
Show some dignity and leave. You've burdened this place with your troubles long enough.
With my trouble. I just got here, and the only thing that I've done since I got here is save you all from goblins. So you people can just
You can stuff your sorries in a sack, mister.
that's what you can do.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
I have never allowed Arabella to be killed.
Corker did... What?
No! No! That snake! That... Ah!
Leave me.
I'm sorry.
Leave me!
Actually pretty sad.
Think you could stand back a ways, pal? I'm fishing for
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be. Yeah, talk to Nettie. We're gonna go find Halston. Some little precious. That's not gonna work. Follow your dream. Maybe I should long rest. Talk to Zevlor. Really wanting Thara, so I don't know. Oh, I probably should talk to Will as well while I'm here before I take a long rest. 9:30. Yeah, so I've been on it for an hour and a half. It might go a little bit longer. I didn't expect that I would really be fighting too much.
We could help each other.
She might. Children, look who's here.
The Blade of Frontiers.
They're tough kids. Smart.
I feel
Go
like
on.
George would just
Give me a best shot.
adore Will. He would want to be him.
Not bad.
I like that little kid.
Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship.
You saw her then.
Advocatus Diaboli.
Uchi Mama?
Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end
Oh
her.
my gosh.
She's
George
out there
would
now,
eat Karlak up.
preying on the
I,
innocent.
however,
I don't kill her.
think that
She'll
she's
leave
probably gonna
behind
end up
nothing
dead.
but a trail of corpses.
Let's see what I can do to keep her. Maybe if I go get her before I deal with the rest of the road.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough
Go to
space for
my
me to squeeze
camp.
in. A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Well, let's look. That was easy.
Step, Harry, strike. You have a better way? 'Cause I'm all ears. We need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword.
He's gonna fail this time. I know it. I shouldn't be happy, but it feels more on brand for Georgie to fail than not. Holy shit! Uh-oh. Oops. Man. When did I last save? Too long ago. Alright, well, we're gonna do this, I guess. Oh my god. What the fuck? Temporarily hostile. Alright. I can run away, right? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh. Oh god, can I disengage? Doing. Yes. Astarion. There you go. Ah. Oh jeez, that's what I get for being a bitch. I have to load. I don't want to fight them. Oh my gosh. Oh, I saved it back at Nettie, so that's not terrible. We'll get through that. This is why I need to save more. I'm not against save gunning.
There.
Alright.
Be careful. Your legs. I'm sorry.
Done.
Maybe mask without him. I'm truly, truly sorry. Please, try to relax. You can't have it. I can't risk. I won't. I can't.
Alright. We might not pass it this time.
God's a... Oh, now this is a vial of wyvern poison. It's quick and painless.
I'm gonna save it here and see what happens if I tell her no.
Swallow it if you feel... Then I'm sorry, but by rights your teeth should be falling out, and do whatever you need to. But...
Alright, fine.
And? Will you swear you'll take the poison? Swear it. I hope it doesn't come. And here's... I've spent my life treating folk and never... Master Halson and I were... Because you should all be changed.
I understand.
There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. You can't... It's one of... Not yet. Anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Seluna, and I've no idea why. When Master Halson heard the adventurers were heading that way, whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I've said, if you can find Halson and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned.
Right away.
Perhaps he can save your
still
life.
made it to camp.
How's that sound? I can't, but otherwise, that vial's... I wish all I can... Good luck out.
Yeah, I remember my oath.
How hard could it be?
I'm sending the box into camp because I'm not taking it. Put the ring on though, that's sweet. And then I need to save. And we'll level up. Oh yeah, I hate party. Change again.
Goblin attacks, and now it.
Yeah, you never should have, but you know.
Mercy on us, Sylvanus. Mercy. Mercy. By every star, this has only happened because our true leader was taken
You're
from us.
correct.
This is how a terrible we need Master Halcyon. Without him, Korga's ritual will divide this grove forever.
I'm gonna go look
It is what
for him,
Korga desires. I doubt it is what Sylvanus wants.
Show some dignity and leave. You've burdened this place with your troubles long enough.
He's bebopping and scatting, and I'm losing it!
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it. No.
Leave me.
Astarion. Lock this chest. Thank you.
Those dirt kissers would let us.
Okay, dirt kissers. Yeah. Okay, we are going to save before I get the whole grove pissed off at me again. I love this little kid.
Oh.
Grunt.
Next time the goblins come, I'll...
Right?
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends
no.
downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. You saw her then. Advocatus Diaboli. Her name is Karlak. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the mind flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
It's just my type, the dark hair, the full lips.
I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know that, but I haven't sprouted any tentacles. Least not yet, thank Baldurin. Could just be good luck. But sooner or later, it's bound to run out.
Just remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeak. A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Maybe I should switch out. I'm gonna save again just in case I end up pissing this guy off. Maybe I should switch out Lae'zel for Will. Since I have so much muscle. I'll worry about that. Probably next Tuesday. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Step, parry, strike, damn it! Nothing but. I need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. What do you think I'm doing?
I saw you at the gate. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Good job. Now they're even more scared.
I'm the bad boy.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
All right, let's just stay calm here. Don't get all crazy on me.
You can't make everybody happy.
Lower.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Oh my. Alright, let's go talk to Zevlor. And then I am going to be done for the night, and we will continue next week. Hellriders for life. They can't take. They can.
I've already heard. Arabella, 9 summers old. And now she'll never see another.
No.
Because of druid law. Every natural law demands I take up my sword, storm their lair, and... But no. That's what Korga wants. To prove we are exactly what she says. A threat.
How hard can it
Give her
be?
the satisfaction. I'll get my people clear of this, but on our terms. You saw what they did to Arabella for trying. A child. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A thought I might have dismissed before Arabella. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that, but they've already let you pass once. To see Korga pay everything. You'll get your coin just as soon as I know she's gone.
Hey, I am not here for rage. I'm here for revenge.
You're the one who helped at the gate.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think?
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Any word on what we discussed?
No. We're gonna go back to camp and talk about it. Let's do a long rest, see what's going on here. We'll figure it out later. Oh, Will.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
I say this with an unblemished record of staunch heterosexuality. It's fabulous.
Healthy. Before the Illithids the tadpoles weakened me. Suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. I speak out of curiosity. We could conjecture all night, and that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
How hard could it be?
Everybody wants to talk. We're not going in circles because, as I've said, I can't. There we are. I'm also shorter than I'm used to being. Oh, Withers.
Not this one, nor this one. I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits, akin. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might... Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
I am gonna think about this. I am really gonna think about this.
I remember who I was in Kreshkalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
Do you hear yourself?
Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Kalir.
Don't you have any sense? Don't you have a brain?
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky.
Oh.
We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Vinisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
You know, I always wanted to pretend that I was an architect.
That's what George wants. He doesn't care. He just wants Parasite gone and to pretend
The
to
leader
be an
of the
architect.
pack. What's on your mind? The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else? I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
Yeah, I think George would hit on her.
Perhaps we should wait for more comfortable surrounds. Besides, I can't afford to tire you out. We still have work to do. Rest well.
I'm going, baby. I'm going.
I think he's got to talk about something.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? A pity. A great pity. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not normally impressed by people of your stature, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Please, a little respect, for I am Costanza, Lord of the Idiots.
Whoa. Unfortunately, unfortunately for me, George is staunchly heterosexual.
Of course. Terribly sorry. I was just going anyway. I need to clear my head. I'm sure I'll see you when I get back. Sleep tight.
Hey, listen, don't oversleep. You can't afford to be late again.
Okay, so I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna end it for the night. And I will hopefully see some people next week. Next Tuesday night at 8 Central, 9 Eastern Time for
I proclaim this the Summer of George!
Durge. I hope everyone has a